What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Taylor, aka Emo Brat, back with another motherfucking video. And today I want to talk about overcoming narcissistic individuals. And I know you might think, bitch, what are you talking about? But I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of us, especially as an empathic individual, deal with narcissistic individuals. They love us, okay? And because I know that they love us, I know that it was a challenge for me at a point in time in my life of realizing that one, I was dealing with narcissistic individuals, but two, allowing them to do whatever they wanted to do without setting clear boundaries with them. And if they could not respect me, then I did not leave. Currently, where I am in life, I am in a better place where I understand what a narcissist is, what setting boundaries is, what saying no is, and fleeing. Which fleeing means to run, get the fuck out of there. Normal people understand how to flee. Okay? So if you're dealing with a narcissistic individual, if you don't know what a narcissistic individual is, here's the definition. A mental health condition that causes them to have exaggerated sense of self-importance and excessive need for admiration. Now, we all have a little bit of narcissism in ourselves, right? But there are people called empaths. And let me show you what the definition of an empath is. An empath is someone who has a heightened ability to sense and experience the emotions of others. And yes, an empath is me. I feel what everyone feels. I feel bad for people. I feel bad for people's situations, their circumstances. And then I also have a thing called seeing people's potential, right? And when you see people's potential, you visualize with your own eyes when you approach people who they can be, who they possibly can be in this lifetime. And your mind as an empath thinks that you need to help people to align to that thing. But let's talk about some narcissistic traits. A huge sense of self-importance, excessive need for admiration, lack of empathy. We're empathic, so we give empathy, right? Okay, watch this. Lack of empathy, a sense of entitlement, preoccupation and fantasizing of success or power, arrogance, exploitative behavior towards others, inability to handle criticism, envy, and other things. On the opposite side, an empathic person feels high sensitivity, intuitiveness, compassion. They're good listeners. They need alone time. Vulnerable to energy vampires, narcissistic individuals. Flourishes in peace and love. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little backstory about me. I used to allow narcissistic individuals to take whatever control and toll over me, and didn't set any boundaries, didn't have any boundaries, and that was my fault as far as taking accountability for letting them even in my vicinity and not closing it down when it needed to be closed down. Now, do I feel sad about it? No. Am I happy because I needed to learn about it? Yes. And then you start to realize, you learn that a lot of people around you, especially as an empath within your family, friendship circle, relationship circles, are narcissistic individuals. That is what you naturally attract. Then for some reason on the inside, you feel inadequate, or you feel unhappy, or you feel like when you're not doing for people that you're doing wrong. And the truth is, you are doing exactly what needs to be done when you say no to people. Learn how to say no to people. For an empath, the power of no represents the crucial ability to set boundaries and decline requests that could lead to emotional exhaustion by absorbing too much energy from others. The power of no is important. Learning how to say no and set boundaries. I say hell no. I say fuck no. I say hell to the no. I say Thank you. If we're going the professional route, thank you, but no thank you. What do I receive? This is what the narcissist may ask. What do I receive? Nothing. That is another form of no, N-O. Use these skills and the word no in setting clear, concise boundaries with people as your tool, because they use your empathicness as a tool. They come to drain your energy, they come to drain your light, and they will not return it. No matter how much you beg and cry for your light and your energy to receive back, they will not give you back what you're looking for. To avoid attracting narcissists, an empath can focus on setting strong personal boundaries, recognizing red flags earlier on, prioritizing self-care, not taking responsibilities for others' emotions, and actively building your self-esteem. I had a client that I was doing credit repair services for, and I noticed that I did not enjoy working with him after a while. So I wanted to cancel and close the contract. And the reason why I felt that way was because I noticed that I was over providing services to him and over providing too much of myself to him. I would let this client know that, hey, I do not work after 5 p.m. and I do not answer phones and texts after 5 p.m. In the beginning, because I'm thinking, let me be nice, let me do the right thing to stay communicative, I was having conversations with my client after 5, 7 p.m., 9 p.m. And I knew that these times were not the times that I set allotted for my company and for my business. I also noticed that my client would bring all his situations outside of the service that I provided to him to me. And he would ask me to figure it out. And I had to realize, and he didn't say it in that way, but he definitely would bring the situations to my attention and assume that I was going to figure it out. And because I am a knowledgeable person, a lot of people think that I'm supposed to figure out their bullshit. But I noticed that constantly happens. So one, I noticed that he was crossing boundaries with reaching out to me past the time that I told him I do not communicate after 5 p.m. with anyone, because that is my time. 2, you think that I'm your problem solver and you're not paying me enough to solve your problems. So this is what I did. I got on a phone call with him and I let him know, I truly appreciate you being my client and I don't want to disturb this relationship that we do have going on. But what I will want to let you know is, 1, I've already communicated to you that I do not answer calls after 5 p.m. So I would appreciate, or text messages, I would appreciate if you stop reaching out to me within those times. I give you from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. to be able to reach out to me at any of those times. After 5 p.m., this is my personal time. I as well don't work on the weekends. So when Friday hits, there's nothing to talk about. Wait till Monday to please let me know what it is that you need me to know on Monday. Save all your questions, put it on in a text, write it down in a note, put it in your computer. But I will not be answering any questions for you during Friday or Saturday, because that is not my day that I run my business. Secondly, I let him know that your problems are not my problems and I'm here to help you with what you paid for. So please stop introducing me into your new issues and situations, because I am not the one that's going to carry your weight of your problems on my back. You paid me for a specific service. I completed that service. That is all that needed to be done. And moving forward, just so you understand that I appreciate helping you, and if I can help you in any way, but at the same time, know that I'm not the one to carry your burdens. I hope this video helped you out to be able to understand how to overcome narcissistic individuals. Smooches.